I'm back. I took a day off. I'm coming up here. Oh, today is what is today? September. I don't even know what today is. 15, I think. 13. Yeah, I took the 13th off. 14th. Today's the 14th. September 14, 2023, and I took cattle in on the 12th, Tuesday, and I don't know if it was the driving or something, but I must have strained my lower back, so I took the 13th off. I did a little shopping, but I didn't do no work. I had to rest my back. Anyway, today's the 14th, Thursday, and I come up here to do a little work on the back of that trailer to fix, to straighten up that board there on the bottom that holds the dirt. Anyway, come up here I'm going to feed him a little corn, but as soon as I got here, that cow there back there, she's just running up here. They were in the back there by the bales, and she just was running like a little calf, jumping thinking she's going to get some corn. Well, I didn't have time to give them any corn yet, but she found the corn that was in here somewhere. I don't know where, she must have covered it up with some straw or hay. Anyway, I'm gonna give them some hay or some corn. Well, I was waiting for the other ones to show up, but they're somewhere else. I'm gonna call them, see if they'll come up. Those are the younger cow and the young calves too that aren't here. Only one that two showed up was a bull and that older cow. Okay, I'm gonna see what else I can do. I'm gonna set out the corn anyway. Chase them out of there first. Yeah, and I also left my other bucket out here the other day. That's okay, they didn't hurt it. Well, I got some new tubs over there. It says they're rubber, but they're a little stiffer than these other ones that I got. And it's the only ones they had anyway, so I bought 3 for that pen there. I got one up here by the blue bucket, and then one up there in the middle, and then one on the side, 2 on the sides, and one in the middle. That's for when I'm gonna let the bull and that cow in that pen, because that way they won't interfere with the calves when they eat. Okay, well, like I said, I'm gonna get him out and lock that gate behind him. Yeah, I took down this. I opened this gate here. I wrapped it around that tree. And it's off. As I opened it up, but I got another plan for this area here. At least from that tree. Maybe from that tree to that small tree too. I don't know. But I saw that they had lots of old cattle panels like that one, like I used for the corral, the taller ones, over at the farm, and they're not using them. I'm gonna grab about 5. I'm gonna put one. I'm gonna put one here, and then I'm gonna put one between here and there, and then one from that tree to the other small tree, and I don't know what to do with this fence. I'll probably disconnect this fence here and leave it connected there, and that'll stay on over there, going down from that tree down to the hill. I'll leave that on, and then I'll put a cattle panel from that tree to that tree. What do you want? You didn't get your corn yet. That's why you need your fix of corn, huh? Okay, and then I'll put another cattle panel between there and this T-post. Those will be tied permanently to that tree, to there, and then to this T-post. But this one here, I'll just have it tied lightly. That way I can, when I need it to keep the cows out from back here, when I'm sorting cattle, then I can put it up against the trailer here, and that'll keep them out. And then, you know, if they decide to go around the back, well, that's just, I'll have to figure something else out for that. Get away! She keeps licking my shoulder or my elbow. Where was I? Oh, and then, like I said, when I want this open, I'll just take this panel that I put here, and I'll just slide it over and tie it up out of the way. It'll still be, and the same. I'll do the same thing over there with two cattle panels. Instead of having electric wire, which the bull just walked right over anyway, I'm gonna put two cattle panels there. The one on the left, the one by the gate will be stationary, but the one on the left that goes up to the electric fence, that will be. Oh, I forgot to lock them out. That will be. She goes right in. She knows how to go in the trailer. She's not afraid, so that's good. If I ever have to move her. But like I said, on that cattle panel, I'll just have a stationary one where the gate is, and then the other one will be movable, where I can move it to close that gap or to open that gap, depending on what I'm doing over here by the corral. Okay, well, I'm gonna do some work here on the end of the trailer, but right now I got to get these guys out of here so I can set up these things for the calves to eat. Okay. Oh, she saw the bull. Says, "Oh, I better get out of here. He's gonna push me." Okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's what I forgot to bring. I had the fly spray all set up. Maybe I'll have to go back for it. Now would be a good time. Now's a good time spraying, or I could do it tomorrow, I guess. Now's a good time to spray because it's cool this morning and the flies are all sticking to the bull to stay warm. But I don't feel like going back. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Well, I chase them out. Close this gate. I'll open it up later after I feed the corn. I'll put the corn in here. See, I got these 3 tubs set up. I gotta put some corn in it, and then I'll open that gate up. But first, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I heard the cow. I heard that cow coming. I heard her. I called them, and she answered. I went, "Zook, zook." I try to imitate a cow calling or a bull calling. Not very good at it, but yeah, here they're all coming out of those woods and through those tall sticker weeds. I think the sticker weeds are the low ones, and the tall, lighter green, those are the what do you call that? Jimson weeds, and they're blooming and probably going to seed. I need to cut them down, but anyway, cattle, these are all the younger ones. So they're all coming up. They're all coming up. They know what, look, that means they're gonna get fed. Yeah, you're gonna get fed some corn. Yeah. Oi! Drop on. Anyway, I'll feed these guys. I'll feed in here first, and then open that gate up, and I'll let them 2 in, and then I'll after those 2 are in here, then I'll let the others. Actually, I could let her in, but she got along pretty good with the calves yesterday when she was eating over there. So let me go ahead and set up the corn. Well, I let the cow and the bull, the older cow and the bull, in to eat where they are. Now I got to open that gate up to get them in. Before I got them in there, in that pen, those bull and the cow, they were over here at this gate and pushing everybody out of the way because they wanted to get in there. But as soon as I opened that gate over there and called them, the bull decided, okay, he's going to come around, and he went in, and then the cow followed him. So now I got to open that gate up and let these guys eat. That's how I train them, to follow the corn. Okay, Let's open that gate up and let them eat. Okay, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 here, but I got 8 tubs set up, so they got plenty of tubs to eat from. I mean, okay. Let's open it up. Well, there's the 8 that I got set out for the younger cow, and I'll let them in. Okay, come on in. Come on. There you go. Come on. Over here. Ah, they all left. Oh, that's that one. Come on. Come on. Over here. They lost interest. Guess I took too long to open that up. Oh, that one's getting a blunt. Come on. Come on, cow. Come on, other cow and calves. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on around. Come back. Yeah, it took too long. They lost interest. Come on. Oh, this one's coming. Oh, maybe they'll go all the way around the back. Oh, yeah, here she comes. There they are. Come on. Come on, cow. Come on. Come around. They see the corn, but they can't get through the fence. Yeah, that was my mistake. I should have opened the gate up, and then, because they were all here waiting to go in, but I took too long. And now they're all on the outside looking in. Okay, come on, cow. Come on. They'll figure it out. There she comes, and they'll follow her, or they'll go back, or they'll go back the other way. I got some buckets set there inside by the trailer. Oh, there's the bully pushing her. Yeah, I was afraid. I'm not sure about those. They call them rubber tubs, but they look like they might break when they get stepped on. But that's all they had, so I just want to. Oh, now she went back. Come on, cow. I'm going to go over there and call her. Cows are stupid. Anyway, actually I say cattle are stupid. Anyway, they're all still hanging out over there in the back, and then I just I'll just walk around here, go back and chase them through that other, because at the time only that one cow, that bigger cow there, she was the only one on this side, but she would not go back through that gate. She wanted to keep going down that hill. So, and then she wouldn't go through the gate again, the other gate there. It was open. She came in that way, so, but she wouldn't go back through. So I decided, okay, I'll just let her go this way. So I got her to go around this way and go around that way. She got in, so I went back to get another one. Then this bigger brown one, the bigger brown one there, next to the hairy one, she came through that gate, and she wouldn't go back through. She wouldn't go back through that gate. She kept wanting to go this way, so I chased her around, all the way around. And that was the only two that was on this side of the gate. So then I went through there and got the other, well, I think there was 3 of them. There was 3 left, I think. Because this white one, the white one behind that thing, she stayed around here the whole time. She didn't go back there. Yeah, that white one next to that brown one. She hung out around here, but she didn't go in. But she went in after that big cow, the older cow. She went through. So they're all here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Yeah, because there's 9 altogether. Well, they finished theirs. That's why I locked them in here, because once they finish theirs, they want to push everybody else out of the way to get some. So this way, these guys can get their share without being bothered. And that cow seems like she doesn't fight with anybody. She didn't push the other out of the way. If any of them start to get pushy, they want to push. They can push against these guys, right? I'll put them in here with them. So as long as they get along. As long as they get along, yeah. You go eat with your mommy. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good way to train them to come into my my corral. Yeah, this gate here really helped me when I was sorting them. Yeah, this middle gate. I always had a trouble. Always had a problem. Whenever I just had that one gate there, I would close that one gate, and then trying to get if I had more than I needed in here, and like I said, I wanted to get one to go in that way. I would have to try to get the one I wanted going down that way, or get the one that I didn't want to come out this way. And it was usually the other way around. The one I wanted came over here, and the ones I didn't want, they went up into the trailer. So with that gate in the middle, I can sort them easier. I've been meaning to do that for a long time. Put that gate in here. Okay. Well, that's all I wanted to do for this. Now I'm going to go back around and start working on the back end of my trailer there. Straighten out that curved board on the bottom of the trailer, or bottom of the, I guess you could call it, ramp to the trailer. Okay, that's all for today on the feeding part. Okay, I'll do some light work. I'm not going to do nothing strenuous because my back is still a little delicate. Okay, I think it was the 4 hours of driving that got to me. That's what I think. I'm not used to driving that long. Of course, my back was a little sore from all that post hole. I think what really did it was not so much digging the holes for the posts over there and all these other places, like here and there, but it was the drilling the bottom hole for the gate. Drilling those bottom holes, because I had to sit on the ground and I was in a bad position, and it was a lot of strain on my back, my lower back, because there's no way I could kneel down and do it. Oh, horsefly on my shoulder blade. So, but anyway, that's what I think where I strained my lower back, when I was sitting down and trying to drill those holes. Not trying, but drilling those holes. Hey guys, hi girls. Yeah, horsefly. Yeah, I'll wait till they're all done, and then I'll let them out. There's a horsefly keeps biting me. Okay. I gotta get this horsefly off of me. Okay. Well, they're just about done eating. Looking a bit. The big ones are cleaning it up. Okay. Well, I guess that cow chased her a little bit. I guess when they run short on corn, when there's hardly any corn left, I guess the cow is always the boss. She's the dominant one there now, but as long as she's got corn to eat, she leaves the other ones alone. It's only when the corn runs out, that's when she wants to lick up every crumb, every grain, I guess. Okay, let's go work on that trailer now. This little white one, the white one came in to see if there was some corn in here, but I didn't put no corn in here. I didn't have enough. But at least they're comfortable coming in and out of the trailer. That's That's my goal, of setting the trailer up here and just let them get used to it. Okay, I can move my buckets out of the way before they get their head stuck. Okay, I gotta work on that board there at the ramp of the up to the trailer, at the back end of the trailer. Well, this is what I'm working on. I'm gonna close that end gate. I'm gonna close the end gate to make it easier to work. But see how that board got bowed with this, as the cows were walking on this dirt, it pushed it forward, especially when the trailer wasn't here. Yeah, when the trailer wasn't here, when I was hauling cattle. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and dig out along this board on the right here where the dirt is. Dig it out. Then I'm going to try to squeeze it, push it back. I got some metal rods, I got some metal flat bar. I'll show you later. Then I'm going to once I get the board positioned in the right location, I'm going to drive. Actually, I'm going to put another 2x4, a treated 2x4, up against the trailer, between the trailer and this board. Just squeeze it right in there. This cow's bothering me again. And then I'm going to put the flat iron, drive it in on the between the trailer and that treated 2x4 I'm going to put in. Anyway, that's what I'm working on now, just to straighten this up a little bit. Well, that's the board I'm going to use. It's shorter than the other board, but I said it's going to be held. It's going to be held in place by the flat iron. Yeah. Yeah, I think I made the flat irons. I think they were 36 inches long, and I cut them in half. So each one's 18. I got 6 of them, so there should be enough to hold that in place. Once I dig the dirt out, straighten out that other board, the longer one, straighten it out, and then drive that 2x4 between the trailer and that other board, and that should be a more secure thing, even with their foot traffic. It should hold it in place. Let's start working on it. Well, I dug pretty much out. I still got a little bit more to dig because the board's still bent. Mostly in the middle. Yeah. The ground is harder in the middle because of all the foot traffic of the cattle. They pressed it down. And there's a few rocks in there too, from what I dug out from those trenches. Anyway, it's better. I'll be able to get a 2x4 in there, no problem. That 2x4 over there. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to try to make that 2x4 level with this other one, even if I have to move those 2 boards down there a little bit. We'll see. I may have to move them in a little bit, or move them out of the way. Of course, right now the trailer's sitting on it, but I can fix that. I can lower the trailer front. I can lower the front of the trailer, and that'll take the pressure off those boards. Okay, let me finish digging and set that 2x4 in there. Well, okay, I'm just gonna leave it on top of those boards. I'm gonna raise it up a little bit with some dirt. But I'm gonna drive this metal bars in on the ends first. On the ends first, down there. There and down here. And then once I get those set, then I can start working my way in. I'm gonna put something in the middle there to put pressure between the trailer and that board. So to keep it, I want to push the board that way, both boards that way. So I'm going to do that now. Yeah, those metal bars are pretty thick. They should hold. I don't need to nail them or anything. I think they'll just be support to hold the boards in place when the trailer's not here, or when the cows are walking up and down in the trailer, in and out. Okay, I'm gonna start working on those stobs now. Well, I put a spacer in there. It helped. I gotta get a little. I'm gonna have to double it up, I think. Double that spacer up. If I can get it, if I can get this big board here, long board, to bend that far, I think it will. I gotta get some kind of a leverage on it. I'll see what I can do. Well, I put a spacer in there. It helped. I gotta get a little. I'm gonna have to double it up, I think. Double that spacer up. If I can get it, if I can get this big board here, long board, to bend that far, I think it will. I gotta get some kind of a leverage on it. I'll see what I can do. Well, from this view, you really can't tell you can't see the curve. That's why I'll usually record from that, view it from that side there, because you really can't see the angle of the curve in the board when I do it this way. But I wanted to get a view of this way too. I know when I'm done there, when I'm finished, there's going to be a gap between the trailer and both boards. But whenever I get ready to load something again, I might put another board. I might put another board in there temporarily, just loosely. Yeah, just loose. But eventually, when I get ready to hook up to it again to haul something, I'll hook it up and back it up a little bit more. Push it tight against those boards while I'm loading. Okay, let's see if I can bring them boards in. Just another put another spacer in between there. Put double the spacers. Well, I think that's straight enough. Actually, it's a little bit bowed in now, a little bit. That's even better. Okay, I repositioned them boards on the bottom because I didn't realize there was a little, the square tubing on the very bottom, at the very end. It's I don't know, I didn't measure it, but it doesn't go all the way down. There's the square tubing going this way on the bottom. At the square tubing going this way, going that way. It's a little higher than that square tubing on this side. So if I had that 2x6 up in there on the other side, on this side, the two 2x6s were side by side because they got knocked off. But the one on that side, the one 2x6 was the same way, but it was the 2x6, or that bottom lip there, was actually hitting the 2x4, 2x6 on this in here. So I only put one 2x6 long ways from there to back here, and it's on a slant. So when the trailer comes up, it'll slide on that one 2x6 until it reaches this thing. Otherwise, it won't come all the way up. So that's an improvement there too. It's like a slide. It'll slide right up without catching on that bottom one. Okay, I'm ready to drive my iron bars in. Cow's still hanging around here. The bull took off. He went down to where he was before he came up here. He's way down the pasture now. But I'm going to drive them stobs. I'm going to close it. Actually, I'm going to drive the end ones in first. See how that works, and then that's 2, and then I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4 through the middle. Okay, let's get that done. Well, I put the end stobs in. Before I put the stobs in, I put a nail on this end, a nail on that end, and a nail in the middle. Seems like either this longboard is warped, has a hump on it, hump up, because it's higher than the board on the outside near the stobs. But I couldn't raise it up. Once I nailed that end and nailed this end, I couldn't get them to be level. But it's okay, it'll work. And I said I got a stop on that end down there, just inside the, like almost even with the trailer. See? And then I'm put four in the middle. That should hold that board from being pushed out again. And they weren't too hard to drive in. I drove them in with that smaller hammer over there. I got my big one just in case I couldn't do it with that small one. Okay, and then okay, I'm going to start driving them 4 in. Then all I got to do is put the dirt back. What was that? I think a hickory nut hit the gate. Okay, this is from the passenger side. Like I said, I got it nailed to. I got the board nailed, and the stop on the just inside the trailer, or not inside the trailer, but so the trailer will hit it, or close to it anyway. Anyway, that's what this one looks like. I'll look at the other side. This is the driver's side. I put it closer to the edge here because I have room for my tire to move out, so that's why I put it there. Because I always get too close. To the outside edge of that trench when I back it up. Anyway, I'm going to put the remaining 4 stobs in now. Well, like I said, I got the outside stobs in at the edge of that trailer and at the edge of that side of the trailer. And I got 4 more to put in. I tried spacing them out as even as I could without measuring, but I thought about bringing them more to this side because that's where all the traffic is when I load them, or in the middle. The cows hardly ever go on this side because of the gate. When it's open, they hardly step there, but I think I'll just keep them evenly spaced, or somewhat evenly spaced. I think that'll withstand the weight better. Okay, weight of the dirt anyway. Okay, I'm going to drive those in now. I'll start in the middle and work my way out. Okay, let's go. Well, I'm almost done. I got all the stobs drove in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 stobs. 2 on one on each end of the board and or trailer, and 4 in the middle. I'm going to take those 2 spacers out. I want to see how they hold before I put any dirt in. And you know, if I ever decide to when I move this trailer out and back it back in, and it don't back up tight to here, I might put another 2x4 in there. Just nail it, and then that'll on the outside of those stobs, you know, to fill in that gap. That way, when I back the trailer in, maybe that 2x4 will hold those stobs from moving. That's my theory anyway. Yeah. Probably don't need another 2x4, but wouldn't hurt to have one. I drove the stobs in a little bit lower than the 2x4, just because I don't want the, because it's not nailed to those stobs, and if the cows are stepping on that 2x4 or two 2x4s, well, one's a 2x6. The long one's a 2x6, and the other, the one closest to the trailer, is a 2x4. But if the cattle step on that and push it down, shouldn't push it down too far because I'm gonna have dirt underneath it, so, or soil underneath it. So it should work better. At least those stobs should hold the dirt from being from pushing them boards out and making a bow in the thing. So anyway, I'm going to finish filling in the dirt. Well, I haven't had a view from this side yet, because I'm working on that side because my truck's on that side. Anyway, this is what it looks like from this side. It's also sunnier over here. I thought I was getting a better look from the other side, but I don't know. I think the glare from the sun on this side is blocking my view in my phone. Anyway, that's what it looks like from this side. Just wanted to take a look at it. Okay, now I'm going to fill in the dirt. Well, I'm all done. Then I decided to leave those spacers between the trailer and the boards for a little while, at least until I need to use the trailer again and back this up a little tighter. But I just left it in there until the ground firms up. You know, a little added support for when they start walking in and out, pressing on that. I wanted to make sure it's all firm. Since I got them in there, I might as well make use of them. Add a little strength for right now. But I think those iron stops will work pretty good. Although, like I said, I'm thinking about putting take them spacers out and put another 2x4, nail it against the one that's there, and squeeze in and sandwich those iron bars. For one thing, if I ever remove the trailer, the cows will be walking across this, and I don't want them getting their hooves hooked on those corners of those iron bars. So that's another reason to sandwich them in between two 2x4s. It'll make it safer for the cattle to walk across there. Anyway, I got another 2x4, so I won't put it in now, but I could probably squeeze it in, but I can't nail it. I'll have to nail it when I move the trailer out. But I'll bring the 2x4 out here just so it's ready. Of course, I can carry it out here anytime I want with the truck, so it's not that important. I just have to remember to do it when I'm ready to move the trailer again. Okay, well, that's about it. I'll make one more video from that view from the back end. Okay. Well, at least I straightened that up, since I think it's stronger than it was before I started. I'm going to tie up those gates to the trailer yet too, before I leave. Okay, I guess that's all for today. Yeah, I'm not going to feed them every day now, since maybe once a week. I'll feed them once a week just to keep them in the habit of going in and out of this trailer looking for corn. Okay, but I said once a week for now, and then maybe once a month. I have to break their corn habit slowly, so they don't have withdrawal symptoms. I don't know. I'm just funning. Corn's good for the cattle. I know most cattle get corn, but mine only get it on a special treat or for training. But before man came along, the wild cattle, they ate whatever was available, I don't think corn was even invented yet or developed. Anyway, that's where it's at right now. I'm ready to go back to the house and give my back some more rest. Uh, I think I might have a problem. I might need to put that board in there anyway. Now there's a big gap there, and I don't want nobody getting their foot stuck in that gap. So I'm gonna. Thanks. Oh, I got some boards here. I got some old boards here. I think I'll use them. I was just using that to block the bottom, so they wouldn't push the pans under the fence. But they're all rotten anyway. But I can put them there to fill up that gap. Okay, let me do that. Oh, that's a little better. I don't think nobody will get their foot stuck in there. I'm gonna put some straw on top of it too, or some of that hay. That way they won't even see it, and it'll fill in some of the gaps. That's a 2x6 there, and that's a 2x4 over there. Short piece. That's all I had to work with. But I think that idea I had about putting another 2x4 on the to sandwich in those, just like that is. Yeah, to sandwich in those stobs, especially when there's no trailer here. Or when the cows walk across this with no trailer, then that'll protect their feet from those corners of those stobs. Okay, well, I'm done. Oh, well, I'll scatter that hay over here, and then I'll be done. Okay. Okay, that's another job finished. I should have done it better at the beginning when I first did it, but I didn't realize the dirt was going to push that board that much. Okay, or bow the board too much, but it did, and then now I fixed it. There, how's that? That ought to work. They'll still go in, and they'll probably scatter all that old hay. One of these days I'll probably clean it out and put some new stuff in. But for now, I'll just leave it. Let it dry up. Oh, my brother uses straw, but since I don't grow any wheat, sometimes I borrow some of his straw, but not for the last couple of years. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going home now. I'm done with this. I'm satisfied. Oh, I got a couple blocks of wood that I took out. I gotta take them back, put them back in my truck, and I'm gonna take a rest my back for the next job, whatever I think of. Okay. I'm always thinking of something, but sometimes I just don't have the energy to get it started. Once I get it started, then I have to finish it. That's the way I am. As long as I don't start something, I don't worry about it too much. I'll just think about it, but I'm not compelled to finish it until it's started. Okay. Bye for this one. Catch you on the next one.